Hi Tigers! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a really fun video. I'm going to be touring my secret jungle house in Adopt Me, and I actually built this in a racetrack house, so that means you can just like build whatever you want. And as you may know, I'm a builder in Adopt Me. I love building so much. So these are all my houses that I've already built. They're all built except from the hospital home. So this is going to be like a series, so if you want, you can comment down below which one of these houses you want me to tour next. But the only one you can't pick is the hospital home, as it is not built yet. And halfway through this video, I'm going to be announcing something very, very special. So make sure to watch until then if you want to have a chance of doing what I'm going to announce. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my racetrack house. Okay, hopefully this is the right one because I do have multiple racetrack houses, so sometimes I get them like mixed up. So let's just make sure it's the right one. Okay, so this is the right one. So when you walk in, you just see like this kind of mystical forest, and it's got a lot of waterfalls. You like walk through a waterfall when you come into the house. And then you've got this really nice like boardwalk. So me and Esmeralda are going to give you a tour of this really, really expensive big build. I'm just going to feed her a sandwich so she's not hungry. And then we can start doing the tour. I think I'm going to show you over this way first. So over this way, you can either go straight forward or left. We're going to go left. And this is the greenhouse that I built. It was so hard to build because I had to make sure all the glass was lined up perfectly so it looked all like smooth and done. And I've just like got loads of like mystical plants in there that I made. And I was going to add some like butterflies or some pets because I think that would be really nice when I've got enough money to buy the pet displays. So over here we've got like a little desert area with some cactus and tropical flowers. And then when we walk like over to this bit, the little pink flowers on the floor are like the little flowers that have fallen off the cacti plants. And then over here we've got like a little speckled leaf flower, which I kind of thought of myself. And then when we come over to this bit, there's like a little tree with some hanging lights and a mini waterfall. And then I thought of adding like a little mushroom patch because I thought that would be really cute to add to the greenhouse. And then before we go out of the greenhouse, I've just got my orange tree with one big orange on the floor. And these are just made out of some spheres which I've coloured orange and then added some little grass bits on top for the leaves. Oh, and now I'm really glad it's nighttime in Adopt Me because I'm going to show you this little camping den over here that I've made. I made it on top of this little hill that I made. It's got a fire and some tents, which is really, really nice. And I do really like the safari fire pit. So if you're going to get a fire, I would recommend getting the safari one because it's so bright and you can actually colour every single bit of it with advanced colouring. But like not the actual fire, I just mean like the bits around the fire. And now we're just gonna go and explore the next bit when I've done this task. Okay, now I'm gonna show you one of my favourite parts of my house, of this house. So you walk up here. And then you have to go up this like steep hill here. And it's like a gigantic hot spring. So this is a hot spring that I've expanded so much. And you may just think it's a hot spring, but then you can jump in here and you've entered the open ocean. So this is what I call my open ocean. And I've got lots of bubbles around with a sign so people know it's like the ocean. I mean, I think they might know anyway, but you know, just in case. And then I've got some little fishes. Oh, I've got to put a pet on this display. We've got to put one of my fishes. I might put my Nemo fish or my clownfish. Okay. That's okay. I think it's maybe kind of glitching like that. And then I've got my little pearls and treasure chest bit that I've got over here. And then over here I've got another place where I can place a pet. So I did have an orca here, so I think I'm going to place, oh, it won't let me type it. Okay, sometimes it autocorrects, but I've got a few orcas, so I'm going to put one here. And then I've also got a regular clownfish in the little like underwater reeds, which I made out of bamboo. And then underneath this other hot spring, which you may have seen is on top, I've got like a little den, which is like a mermaid inspired like grinding area, and you walk in and there's a little section that says mer baby. So if you're like playing in Adopt Me as a baby, or you've got like a lion cub or like a pet like that, you can use that area. And then the whole way around it's just like grinding things with some food bowls and water bowls, and it's kind of like a safari theme in here also. And then I've got some aqua blue string lights just around the top of the ceiling here, with like a little waterfall section in the center. And if you want to know how I made like little seashells, just comment down below and I'll tell you, because it's a little bit complicated, but I'll tell you how I made the seashells. And then there's also a ladder here to get out of the open ocean. And now, guys, if you're still watching at this part, thank you so much, because I'm now going to announce something very, very special. And it's going to be a special Easter event that I'm hosting in my private server in Adopt Me. So now I'm going to explain what it is. So basically, I'm going to hide Easter eggs around this build in Adopt Me, and they're going to have a letter on each of the eggs. And what you're going to need to do is run around my secret jungle build here and try and find all the Easter eggs. And once you've found all the eggs, all the letters should spell out a word. And this word might be Easter related, or it might be an Easter pet from previous Adopt Me Springfest updates, but I'm not sure what the word's going to be yet. And then once you have you have to remember all the letters, maybe write them down. And then once you think you've got the word, you can come to me, and I'm going to be standing over here at the center of the build, maybe on this bridge. And you can tell me the word in private chat. And the first 3 players to tell me the word and get it right, well, the first person will win a legendary pet. And second place, you're going to win an ultra rare pet. And third place, you're going to win a rare pet. So if you want to take part in this really special Easter egg hunt in my secret jungle build, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment your Roblox username so I can add you as a friend if you win. And if there's a lot of people who would like to enter, then I'm going to be spinning a wheel to see which 12 people will get to come into my private server and do this Easter egg hunt. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to show you this build first, is because that I wanted to show you where I could maybe be hiding some of the eggs, because there is a lot of secret areas. So I wanted you to know where all the areas were so you could look for the eggs in all these areas. But when you have found the word, if you think you know it, you're going to need to make sure you tell me in private chat so no one else knows what you're saying, because then they'll just copy and they won't find the eggs anymore. So make sure you tell it in private chat if you think you have won. And now this is the crystal cave where there's a lot of glowing crystals around. And this place is quite hard to find in my build, so I wanted to make sure I show you in case I hide any eggs here. And then I've just got this really cute little bit here, and then you walk up here onto these other rocks, and also there's a hole in the top, so when it's nighttime in Adopt Me you can see the stars, and it's really, really pretty. And then this is a little secret ladder that if you walk up here you can then jump on here, and it's kind of like an obby a little bit. You have to walk across here, and then you can go onto this little platform which is above the rest of the cave. And I think it's just so cool. It's a really nice viewpoint that you can stand. And I wanted to show you this too, in case I put an egg up there, and it would be unfair if there was an egg up there and you couldn't find it. So this is the crystal cave in my build. And then this is like a little jungle area which I might be putting some pets into, maybe like the fallow deer or my parrot. I think they'll be really good in this area. And maybe I'll put some fish on the lake, I'll see. And there's going to be like, I'm going to build like a little stand here where I'm going to be sitting. And if it gets really hard, you can come ask me for some clues. And yeah, so if you want to take part in this special Easter event in my private server, make sure you do all the steps. So subscribe, like, and comment your Roblox username. And I'm going to be hosting this event next Saturday at 4 p.m. So make sure you're available then if I pick you to be in this video, or try to be. And I really hope you enjoyed my house tour, and I'm going to be doing a lot more house tours of my other builds in Adopt Me. So comment down below which house you would like me to tour next. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, Tigers!